Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our 2020 Prize Day celebration. We'll begin the festivities today with the processional, He's Got the Whole World in His Hands, performed by Adam Ginsberg, 22, Yelena Terrero Martinez, 22, Chloe Metcalf, 23, and Ejent Saint Fort, 21, with direction by Xiaoping Liu, Director of Performance, and accompaniment from Lyndon Walters, the musical director of the Heavenly Voices Gospel Choir.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
I miss Union.
Miss you, Union.
I miss Union.
I miss Union.
I miss Union.
I love Union.
I miss Union.
I love Union.
He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. The whole world. The whole world. The whole world. The whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
I miss Union.
I love Union.
I miss Union.
I miss Union.
I'll see you soon, Union.
Wow, what a terrific performance. Thanks to all our student performers, Xiaoping Liu, Lyndon Walters, Max Kaplan, and Vu as well, for bringing this magic to our screens today. If anybody had trouble with any of the streaming, we'll be posting that also on the website. We'll give you more information about that later on. Good morning and welcome to our first ever virtual prize day. My name is Strom Thacker. I'm the Dean of Faculty and Vice President for Academic Affairs. And I'm delighted that you're able to join us today. And I thought the video captured this nicely, we would all much prefer to be gathered together in Memorial Chapel, which is what you see behind me in my virtual background here. I am grateful that we're still able to convene here virtually to honor the truly amazing achievements of our students as represented and captured by these prizes today, despite the global pandemic that we're all living through. I'm joined today by 3 colleagues, and we'll turn it over now to Dean Francie for her words of welcome.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Francie Brown McClure, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Today, our students will be honored for their achievements in academics, research, service, and student governance. Because of the virtual format, the structure of our event is a bit different this year. We will have brief remarks from Student Forum President Simon Bone, followed by remarks from our President, David Harris. A slideshow musical accompaniment from a recent Union alum will then announce the winners of the prizes, with the exception of the Daggett and Bailey prizes, which we will award later in the program. I'm pleased to introduce Simon Bone, class of 2020, the President of Student Forum, to give brief remarks on behalf of student leadership.
Hello, Union students, especially seniors. This year, you have all shown how truly resilient we are as a senior class and as a student body. Even with these newfound hardships, I'd like you all to remember that you are still earning these awards in one of the most trying periods of our lifetimes. I'm excited and honored to gather together this incredibly strong community and be a part of this ceremony. In addition, I would like to tell everyone receiving this prize, congratulations. Second, as president of the Student Forum, it has been an honor this past year to be a representative of the student voice and advocate this entire year. As a voice of the students, I would also like to thank the donors for making this possible, the administration for constantly working with students and adapting to make the best of this situation, and the faculty and professors for setting new limits of knowledge, growth, and enabling us to have a lifetime of learning. This is a moment of celebration, and I'm ecstatic that we are able to still share this moment together. I would now like to introduce President Harris to give his remark. Thank you.
Thank you, Simon. Good morning to my fellow speakers and to all of you joining us on this special day. I have to start by saying I really miss seeing all of you as I walk around campus. This is my second prize day at Union College. Now, I also have to admit that last year, when I saw there was a separate event to announce recipients, and then I saw just how many prizes there were, I was surprised, and I thought this might be a little excessive. However, as I sat on stage, as I heard the names called, as I reflected on what I knew about recipients, and thought of all the extremely impressive Union students who were not receiving each prize, my perspective changed. Having previewed the list of recipients for this year, I can tell you that my feelings from last year have returned. So, before we congratulate the extremely deserving recipients of this year's prizes, I just want to take a moment and recognize our community. As has been made clear in innumerable ways over the past couple of years, not only are we fortunate to have an abundance of students who excel in and out of the classroom, but also, and in keeping with our motto's emphasis on brothers and sisters, we know that our students' accomplishments are due in part to the support and encouragement they receive from their peers, as well as from our fantastic faculty and staff. Support and encouragement in ways both large and small. And so now, let's start the recipient slideshow and celebrate our students' accomplishments. Note that the slideshow is about 10 minutes and presents awards in alphabetical order by recipient's last name to make it easier for everyone to follow along. The background piano music is selections from jazz numbers played by Max Kaplan, class of 2016. Congratulations to all of our recipients. I said I miss seeing all of you. I really miss seeing all of you after being reminded of just some of the amazing students we have and all the incredible things you do. Congratulations, really fantastic, very exciting. I will now present the 2 College Distinction Awards. First, the Josephine Daggett Prize. This prize is presented to a senior of the best conduct and character. I will first read the citation, and then I will announce the recipient. The recipient of the Josephine Daggett Prize is selected by the faculty, and the prize is awarded annually to the 4th-year student deemed to be of the best character and conduct. Faculty nominators spoke of the student's intellectual prowess, his range of interest, and his service to others. They used words like well-rounded, kind-hearted, compassionate, and respectful. They said his conduct and character were exemplary, and that he was an example of the best and brightest of students. A double major in chemistry and gender, sexuality and women's studies. He is in leadership and medicine health management program. Despite a demanding course load, he's taken an impressive range of courses that run well beyond the requirements of his major. He delves deeply into topics in English, anthropology, and philosophy. He also is about to earn a degree at Clarkson University's Business School. He was selected to membership in Iota Iota Iota, the National Honor Society for students interested in gender, sexuality, and women's studies. With a broad and deep interest in helping the vulnerable and improving the healthcare system, he has written a number of articles in peer-reviewed journals on topics including ambulatory surgery, palliative care, and patient-centered care. He's also pursuing publication of an English gender studies research paper in a literary journal. Among his many service activities, he is Richmond House head residential advisor and a tutor at the Writing Center who shares his experience with first-year preceptorials. In his role as vice chair of the Honor Council, he has spent countless hours reviewing cases, meeting with students, and participating in chair-dean reviews and hearings. His work on the Honor Council has been described as thoughtful, compassionate, fair, and indefatigable. One nominator perhaps said it best: he will absolutely make a difference in the world. It is my pleasure to present the Josephine Daggett Prize to Sean Uppel. Congratulations, Sean. Next, I'll present the Frank Bailey 1885 Prize. This prize is awarded to a senior who has rendered the greatest service to the college in any field. The recipient of the Frank Bailey Prize is selected by the faculty, and the prize is awarded annually to the 4th-year student deemed to have rendered the greatest service to the college in any field. Faculty nominators called this student, quote, a visible force for acceptance, responsibility, and celebration, end quote, of all groups on campus and beyond. He has worked tirelessly to ensure that instances of homophobia and transphobia were acknowledged and addressed. He planned events around inclusivity, facilitating difficult conversations by leading LGBTQ training workshops. He has been active in Union Pride, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, GLAAD, the Next Step Social Justice Retreat, the Leadership and Diversity Committee, and the Presidential Committee on LGBTQ Affairs. As a senior intern in admissions, he's been active in recruitment events that promote diversity and inclusion in the student body. Outside of Union, he's deeply committed to the kind of activist work for which he's known on campus. Last summer, he received a competitive community service internship stipend to work at the Ali Forney Center in New York City, one of the largest organizations in the US dedicated to LGBT youth homelessness. As a Spanish major, he's intellectually curious, a great contributor to class discussions, rigorous at work, and always pushing himself to continue honing his linguistic skills. One nominator said simply, quote, he is the student we want in our classrooms, end quote. On a term abroad in Argentina, he performed at the top of his class academically, but also excelled in cultural and linguistic immersion. Naturally, He lent his support to a number of causes in Argentina: LGBTQ rights, gender violence, and abortion rights. He has earned the respect of his classmates through camaraderie, social solidarity, a strong sense of social justice and compassion. He knows how to assume leadership roles, always heeding and championing the voices of others. In recognition of the many ways he has brought our community together, I am pleased to present the Frank Bailey Prize to Samuel Fogerty. Congratulations, Sam.
Thank you for spending a wonderful morning with us today. This virtual ceremony is going to be posted on Union's social media, and the college will feature all prize recipients over the course of the next week on social media. So please make sure that you keep an eye out for that.
The Prize Day website will also be going live shortly at union.edu/prizeday2020. That's union.edu/prizeday2020, where you'll find the program for this ceremony as well. Prizes and a hard copy of the program will be mailed to all prize recipients. Congratulations again to all student award recipients. What an impressive bunch. I'm really pleased for you. To conclude our ceremony, please join us at home or wherever you are in the singing of our alma mater, Ode to Old Union, led by a terrific video performance by the Union College Chorale and the Heavenly Voices Gospel Choir, directed by Shopeng Liu, Director of Performance in the Department of Music, and accompanied by Lyndon Walters, Musical Director of the Heavenly Voices Gospel Choir. Thanks for joining us today.
Let